Alright, in this video I wanted to see if I could get some nice shots basically outside my own house or very close to where I live. So there is this trail that goes pretty much straight up from my house. It's up this little mountain, and I have been here many times before. I usually don't bring my camera. It's a nice area, but I just go here for exercise. No one really comes here to take photos. It's not that kind of nice, if you know what I mean. But lately it's been looking pretty good up here. We have some fall colors. The ground is red and the leaves are yellow, so I really think these days might be something. So I guess this is my first stop. I really like all the red colors around here. You have these green plants too, which kind of just pokes out pretty randomly around here, and the contrast between the greens and the reds are really strong. So I'm putting on a polarizer because it's really wet around here, and it's still pretty bright. So just looking for compositions, handheld, and then maybe put up the tripod later. I decided to walk a little bit further, and I found this area where the flowers were almost purple. Boosted the colors a little bit, and now it looks like this. Okay, so this is kind of the shot that I had in mind. I think this is going to turn out quite good. I can show you, it's right over here. So you can see the leading line going in here, and the trees, yellow leaves, red leaves on the ground. Looks pretty good. I don't know how good it looks on this camera, but on this camera it looks pretty awesome. I'm using a polarizer on this one, and it really helps because everything is wet here, so the light kind of shimmers and reflects on the ground or in the leaves, and it loses color that way. But the polarizer really brings life into this. What else? Yeah, also the ground here is really soft, so it's really difficult even with a tripod to get a sharp shot here, but I'm using a 10-second self timer, and it seems to help out a lot. So yeah, just going to take a bunch of shots here just to be sure, and look for some more compositions. Now I'm working on something very different. You can see my camera here, and up here is kind of what I'm shooting. It looks very messy, but there's a sort of structure in all the mess. I think it's because the branches or the trees themselves are just all black. So when they are black and the sky behind is just pure white, then it kind of works, perhaps. Shots like this, you just have to get home and do some editing on the computer to see if they work, but sometimes they do, and I'm willing to do some work to get them. I think I found something pretty interesting here. There's like this swamp here. So there's a lot of grass, like yellow greenish grass, and there are some small trees kind of poking out of it, and it's going to be hard to see on this camera, but you can see that little tree over there. I think it looks kind of cool the way it's just poking out there all by itself. So I have changed out my 24-70 with the 105mm macro lens. I was going to try to take some macro shots here anyway, but it kind of works out because this is a 2.8, and so you get pretty good like subject separation here. Everything is just blurred out, and looks pretty cool. I'm going to work on this composition for a little while and see what I can get from this. So I got down from the mountain maybe an hour ago, and I was just sitting inside thinking about this video, and I really felt like the clips and everything I put together so far is just going to be too short. So I was thinking about what else can I do, like right outside my house or close to where I live. And I just remembered I recently got a new pet. It's a cat. He's just like 15 weeks old now, and I was thinking maybe I could take him out, you know, take some photos of him. Technically it's it's close to where I live, right outside my own house actually, so it should work for this video. I will be using my C7 II with the 85mm f1.8, and I will be testing out the eye autofocus on this camera because I'm not used to using focus modes like that, so it should be interesting. Now, where is the cat? He was just here. I actually think this was pretty fun, and it was a real challenge for me. If you haven't tried taking pictures of a cat before, it might be more difficult than you think. But I hope you enjoy the pictures, and thanks for watching this video.